I'm Fritz Kaegi, your Cook County Assessor since 2018. I'm coming to you from my home here in Oak Park. I'm a product of Chicago's neighborhoods. I'm a South Sider. I was born in Bronzeville at Michael Reese Hospital. I grew up in Hyde Park at 53rd and Greenwood, and I'm a proud graduate of Chicago's public schools. I graduated from Kenwood Academy in 1989. I was a global investor for 2 decades, investing people's savings as a portfolio manager in companies around the world. And I saw a property tax system that was failing and felt that there was a better way. I bring to the table the skills and experiences needed to reform the system. I hold the Chartered Financial Analyst and Certified Illinois Assessing Officer designations. I got my MBA from Stanford, and I've spent years familiarizing myself with assessment systems and our peers around the country. Your job is making markets to discover prices and find value. Well, that's my job too. My task is to estimate the market value of nearly 2 million properties accurately and equitably. Our approach to reforming the system is to use a data-driven approach, a commitment to transparency, and a strict ethics code. For a lot of people, these were not things they used to associate with our property tax system, but the progress is noticeable and having an impact. Third-party studies are showing our assessments are more accurate and more predictable, but we know there's more work to be done. What will the next 4 years look like? Studies show property taxes have been regressive for both residential and commercial. Properties on the lower end of the price spectrum tend to be assessed too highly. We're going to continue to tackle this problem by investing in technology, getting access to new sources of data, like the Federal Uniform Appraisal Database. We'll invest in more field staff to improve our data about buildings and markets. And we'll give you in the public more tools to make services more efficient and assessments more predictable. We were one of the first assessor's offices in America to put all of our residential valuation code and models online. Just this week, we're one of the first, if not the first, to post our commercial models online. Now you can get the spreadsheets for every commercial property without a FOIA. We've held Market Analyst Day events every year. At these events, we show our sources and our methods, and we give you underwriting tools to help the investing process. All of this was never done before. We'll continue to do it and make it better. In the past 3 years, we've been in ongoing dialogue with you as we work together to improve fairness and predictability in the assessment system. There is so much more we can do together on the items I just mentioned and on other initiatives as well, and I look forward to continuing that partnership.
Hi, I'm Kari, Steele, candidate for Cook County Assessor. I have been honored to serve taxpayers as president of the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District of Greater Chicago's Board of Commissioners, where I lead an agency with a $1.2 billion budget, maintain a AAA bonds rating, and have focused on innovation and efficiency. Specifically, I initiated audits of all lease agreements to ensure things were being done the right way. When I became a commissioner at the MWRD, I knew that land use was a big part of the job, so I studied and got my real estate license to complement my credentials as a chemist. I wanted to be sure I understood everything about the real estate holdings of the MWRD and knew how they related to the public. One of the reasons why I'm running for this position is to make sure that assessed valuations match the real estate market. If the taxable values of properties are out of line with actual sale values, specifically valued too high, this will cause a disruption in the real estate market. I want to make sure the assessor's office understands the real estate market and sets taxable levels correctly. In 2020, the assessor's office developed the COVID factor that, according to the Chicago Sun-Times, was not based on proper assessment practices. It gave larger tax breaks to wealthier homeowners, and the paper called it a botched program. This ill-advised initiative also had an enormous negative impact on important job creators in our communities. It gave little to no relief to struggling local businesses. The assessor's office must conduct itself in an efficient and effective manner. It must guarantee that assessments are timely. The 2020 tax bills were late. The 2021 reassessment of the city is now 5 months late, and the 2022 assessments of the northern suburbs has not even started. There are devastating consequences of a late assessment process. First, taxpayers will have back-to-back bills, and this harms our seniors and others who do not escrow. And the local taxing districts will have to issue debt at high borrowing fees, which will increase the cost of services to taxpayers. Now, to make property valuations more predictable, I will establish regular communication with key stakeholders like realtors. As assessor, I will also release a mid-year market valuation report with key indicators like market absorption rates, sales volume, and sales prices so that no one is surprised ahead of assessments. I will also conduct special sub-market research, so assessments on mixed-use properties like our mom and pop shops are more accurate. I plan to give taxpayers a sense of security, making the appeals process more friendly. True transparency, accountability, and predictability are what taxpayers and business owners deserve. I've delivered at the MWRD, and I will deliver tangible, predictable results for you as your next Cook County Assessor. Please remember my name, Kari Steele, and I would be honored to have your support. Thank you.